Hello? Hello? Oh, hello, Arya. Hello, Prey. Hi, Xander. How you been? I haven't seen you in a couple
Hello.
of days. I hope you're okay. Hello, Jake. Hi, Mega. Hello. Hi, Chance. Good morning, everyone. How are we all doing? It is Monday, the 18th of, January, February, March. Wait, January, February, March, April, May! That's it. Wait, 18th? 18th! Yes. I'd be good. You better be good. Good morning, sweetheart. How is everyone doing? I'm still adjusting. Hello. Ding. Yes. Yes. Are you talking about your dick? Is that your dick going ding? Good morning! Hello, everyone! Yeah, we have a couple of things that we should talk about today. Two of which, two of which might lead to a potential third thing, which I don't think anyone has thought about yet. And I'd like to discuss that one with you guys. But we don't have to do anything about, we don't have to worry about that because we're going to also talk about my potential, what we're going to do about it plans. More drama? Well, not so much drama. One is. Why you like this with me? Why you like this? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? I just realized I should put this over here and not over there, because then I can look at chat! Also, I'm gonna unpin this one, so I can only. Wait. That's
Hello.
wrong button. There you go. Hi! Hello, Monkey. How are you today? But yeah, we've got two things that we need to talk about. One is something which I need to address personally. It's more of a behind the scenes problem. The other is a Twitch thing, which people may see as good, but I personally see it as a potential problem that may be a problem. And I don't think people have thought about that problem yet. And the third is let's just say two things we need to talk about. One thing I think may be a behind the scenes problem no one's thought about, and then other thing that we could talk about afterward is the plans based on if I am correct. But we can. Sorry, I had my fizzy tablet thing this morning, in my shaker, and it made it very fizzy. But yes, orbital bombardment. This is rain. It's raining. No bombarding. Hi, Laura. Good morning. Hey, Bobby. Hello. Wait, is that Buddy? Hey, Buddy. Sup? Hello. How are you today? You okay? You okay? Just woke up. Good morning, Steph. Hello. I watched Pluribus. Normal UK weather. I know, I feel so at home here. My tits are getting very wet. It's like ring catchers. Gorgeous ring catchers. Love it. I'm wearing a matching underwear set today. I love it. It's really, really nice. But yes, but how are we all doing? How was everyone's weekend? Can I just say I'm very sorry I didn't stream on Thursday or Saturday last week. I already gave you guys a heads up on Thursday, and then I had like I woke up with a migraine, and I felt like poopy on I felt like absolute on Saturday. I had a massive migraine. I could not wake up. It was horrible. Hi, Sincana. Good morning, sweetheart. How are you doing today? You doing good? You doing okay? Huh? You doing good? Little EP cuz just waking up and gonna try play game on my own stream. I hope you have fun with it. I hope you have fun with it. I'm just yapping today. I'm just gonna yap it today. That's all we're gonna do. That's all we're gonna do. I will say. Actually, no. I think I need to I think I need to fix the potential. I need to put my contingencies in place. For one of the things which we need to talk about today before I go back to doing some gaming. It's like 80 at 9 in the morning. It's rough. Oh, is you having hot? Is you having hot? I sorry. Apparently, one of the things. Apparently, we're having a super El Nino, and we haven't had one since like 1870 or some shit. And apparently when that happened, tons of people died. Crops failed global. El Nino. Yeah, Super El Nino. A what? A Super El Nino. In the Pacific Ocean next to Brazil, next to South America, not specifically Brazil, it's more close to like Chile and stuff. There is a region of the ocean, and it determines the weather for the whole fucking planet. It's to do with algae bloom and plankton bloom, and it's trackable. You can genuinely track it. One of the things that is apparently happening is a super El Nino, which basically means every possible thing that could make the El Nino, go crazy is going crazy. And every time this we've had El Ninos, we've had El Nino, yeah, Super El Nino too. Yeah, so to put it simply, we are looking at potentially having the hottest summer in recorded history. I'm talking potential temperatures in France and areas of the US of around 50. I think the projected potential temperatures is like the mid 50s. I'm talking 50 Celsius, not Fahrenheit, by the way. We're talking insane temperatures. We are potentially looking up. We're looking at like potential food shortages because of it. We only in theory have to last this year, but the problem is if we don't prepare for it properly, it's like shit. It is very oh shit. No, why plankton? Why? It sucks. It really, really does suck. But it's like, okay, there's not really much we can do about it as just a people. Time to move to space. I am of the mental nature that there is not much we can really do about it. We can prepare as much as possible. My only suggestion is going to be, you're gonna want to, that's 122. Oh god, and I'm in a box with no AC. I have an AC, and thankfully I'm getting new windows this year, which means my AC might be significantly more effective. I'm going to talk to my dad about it, and I'm going to be like, no, if we get it, I'd like to get it sorted as soon as possible, because then I can actually use my AC properly with my room, which will be really, really nice. I'll even move my room around slightly so I could use it more often, even whilst I'm streaming. I will say this though, we are probably not going to be able to do many VR streams if it's going to be fucking hot. It sucks. But yes, that's what an El Nino is. I recommend looking it up so you can figure out so you can figure it out for yourself. New VR headset. Well, the Steam frame is reportedly going to be happening, which is fucking awesome, and it might be sooner than we expect, and I do plan on getting it. Problem: money. The problem is money. That's the problem. Money. Just get an AC super quick. I have an AC, so I'm fine. I've got one of those portable ones. I need more AC, lol. Good. Okay, I'm gonna say this now. I recommended y'all fuckers get yourself a new AC in the middle of winter. None of you fuckers listened to me. I said, yeah, best time to get an air conditioning unit, by the way, around Christmas. None of you believe me. Do you want to know why? Because when you know you want it, when you want one, you don't need. When you want one, you need it. You need it. And guess what? Everyone else fucking needs it. Guess when you don't want it? When you don't want it, when it's fucking cold. Guess what happens? Everyone doesn't get it. The prices are like a tenth. I always broke. A fan is better than nothing. And learning the trick of putting a bucket of water in it, doesn't need to be ice, just a bucket of water in front of a fan is a great trick. Take a loan, bad score. I have a really good credit score. And technically speaking, it just got refined. It's a bit more accurate now because of the credit card. But yeah, that is one thing that you should be aware of. There is a super El Nino. We're going to potentially have a very hot summer. But I hope everyone's doing okay. I missed you guys. I'm sorry I didn't stream over basically most of last week. Thursday, I had a doctor's appointment and I couldn't really avoid it. And I also ended up just getting into doing some commission work for someone. And then Saturday, I went to go stream, but I woke up with a fat migraine and standing made me dizzy. My small fan died a couple of days ago. It served me well. Get another one. You can get cheap fans. You can get a really, really cheap fan for about $10 to $15. I want to say a decent fan should set you back about $20. I hate my job, but that's nothing new. Who doesn't hate their job? I love my job because you guys make it really... You guys make my job a joy, and I love that. You really do. But yeah, I want to get a new VR headset. I'm looking at getting the frame. I plan on getting the frame, but obviously we don't know how much the frame is going to cost until it comes out. I'm hoping on getting it. I want to get the version which will come with... There's going to be definitely a version with controllers. Definitely going to get the ones with controllers. I'm not going to get like the 1 terabyte version. I'm probably going to have 2 games on it. And I plan on having it connected to my PC the entire time, so it's not going to be a fucking problem. It's like, cool. Wow. I wish streaming could be my job. I'm a firm believer that streaming could be anyone's job. I don't feel special. I don't feel special that I can claim that this is my job. But I will say this. A lot of the people who say, oh, I wish streaming it could be my job, do not realize the level of work you have to do behind the scenes. Like, it is a lot, and it's very prone to burning out. I'm just trying to get into the... I've been trying to get into the flow for probably the better part of a year or 2 at this point. And I feel like I'm about to get into it properly. I've got this issue of commissions take my brain and fuck me over. Hope you find your flow. I think I've found my flow. I'm very comfortable with my new stream schedule. It's very nice for me. It works very well for me. And I'm hoping it works well. I just need to I'm on it, and I'm just going to try and stick to it. Also, Rachie, welcome into the chat. I hope you enjoy your time here. Weird thought. I think headsets coming without controllers is stupid considering they're necessary for use. Sincana, you say that, right? I'm going to say this now. You say that, but a thing to remember is, technically speaking, I don't have to get the Steam frame with controllers. If I could technically buy it straight up without controllers, I could technically buy it without controllers. If it's cheaper, I want to say this, if it costs me if it's like 100 difference between with or without controller, I'll get the one with the controller, because that way then I've got backup. But technically speaking, the main reason why why some people don't need the controllers is because they don't need controllers. I have gloves with actual movement controls as well on them. I don't use them in VR. If I'm honest, I use them strictly basically for my VTubing setup. My reason being is they're very sensitive to finger position, and it makes everything things. Also, a thing to remember is this. Some people get their headset, they're heavy users, and they'll break the headset, but the controllers are fine. So they just want to replace the headset. Some people want to get just the controllers because the controllers break. The controllers are very likely to be the main thing that breaks. So, a second, let me turn on my fan. I just need some airflow. But yeah, that's it. Hi. That's fair. Did you see Game over Gameoverse cake? No, I don't even. I don't, never heard of it before. Bum 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 bum. There you go. That works. It's more that I want a job where I have no dumb boss to overwork me. If I can work or not depending on how I feel, I'd be happier for sure. Though a guaranteed income would be nice so I can do the things I like. So here's the thing. A lot of people who think streaming and doing content creation is like a freedom choice. I'm going to tell you this now. If you think you're not going to get overworked being a content creator, you're joking. You're just joking. You don't have someone to tell you what to do each day, so you have to figure it out and plan it all for yourself. You prioritize everything. Guess what? Yourself. You then proceed to basically every decision and every decision and every option you do is done by you, and you genuinely you you'll then you then become essentially a slave to the algorithms, which change constantly. I technically technically my work every day begins at about 11 a.m. and it doesn't stop until probably about 10 or 12 p.m. Like basically just about midnight. That's my work day every day. Doesn't matter if it's my day off or not. Granted, on my days off, I usually start at about 3 or 4 p.m. But that's my basically my work day. And a lot of the shit that I do is usually just planning shit and then figuring out the logistics and then likely just scrapping my plans. And it sucks. It sucks. I've had so many plans and ideas I wanted to do and they just never come to light. And I'm realizing more and more that that stresses me out, so I'm trying to not do it as much. Jake knows the whole plan joke thing that I've got, but it's like, yeah, gonna reboot my net. Okay. Getting problems too. The plot came out the other day. The pilot came out the other day on YouTube. I still don't know what it is. Hard work, mate. I see this. At last, Met seems to have stabilized. The internet for the past few days has been doing weird shit. Like, I've been watching stuff and it just paused. And I'm not talking like streaming services like Netflix. I'm literally just talking like YouTube just turns around and goes, "Where am I? Huh?" And then it just comes back on and it's fine. Cyber war. I have a feeling that we are probably having some waves of cyber attacks, and it's usually just potential DDoSing of large servers. Can I send the link here? Put it in the Discord. I'm not going to watch it on stream, so you might as well put it in the Discord under the media dump. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Yeah, but overworking myself is better than anyone else doing it. You're right, but the problem that you have is, technically speaking, my income from what I do, if you take my live hours specifically on the other platform, we'll use the other platform as a baseline. Technically speaking, my income on the other platform whilst I'm live per hour equates to about $75 an hour. If you then take everything into account what I do behind the scenes, that $75 probably goes down to about $7 an hour. I make decent on there. I make a decent amount on that. Actually, no, I think it starts at 75 hours per every hour of stream I do on there in a week. I do probably about, I want to say 5 to 7 hours a week over there. Rough average, $75 an hour. Yeah, that's about right. What I do behind the scenes, each stream VOD roughly equates to an additional 4 or 5 hours, so 10 hours a week brings that down a bit. I think in general on the other platform, I'm probably doing about I'm probably make about 20. I want to say probably about $25 an hour. On here, you want to take into account how much I make on here. Nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. I make probably about $2 an hour on here average. As if I'm lucky to get any of y'all to fucking subscribe at any given point in time. No, I don't really care. I don't care about money. If you know me long enough, you'll know I don't care about money. Money happens, and I survive, and I do my best to survive. And I hope you guys put yourself ahead of me, because I will feel awkward if I hear that you guys are in trouble because you chose to give me money instead of taking care of yourself.
Fetch.
No! I'm over fetch. I'm going over fetch. Also, I broke that, but it doesn't matter because we're going to have to upgrade it anyway. Chat!
Little bits. Yes.
No! Sunday, I will look after the stream. Damn, I know. I need to keep looking for someone who wants to abuse me financially. Then I go, no. Wrong platform. If you want me to findom you, I can do that on the other platform in DMs. I can't do that here. I can't be a findom in this chat. Technically speaking, actually, I'm gonna say this now. There is nothing in the Twitch TOS. There is nothing in the Twitch TOS that stops me from being a findom to all of chat. There is nothing stopping me from being a findom on stream. I'm actually just realizing that. Technically speaking, it's a very safer word. So, what's stopping you then? I don't give a shit about money, so findoming doesn't come naturally to me. It doesn't come naturally to me, and also I'm a person that praises the ever living. Do it for free? I can't do it for free! That defeats the point of findoming. Fin meaning financial, dom meaning domination. Financial domination. It's in the fucking name. I'ma just drink my Gatorade. Okay. This world is too complicated. I don't care about money. Money just happens. Granted, I do need more of it. If you want to sub, you can sub. I'm not gonna stop you. I can't stop you. Jake just gave me $2. Jake just gave me $2 fucking dollars, and I can't tell him no, because he'll just do more. So then, thin then. Miss Katie, how are you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm very fine. Ow. What are you mean to me? But yeah, right. Technically, first topic. They want freedom. That's just being a dog. That's just being a bitch. That's just being a bitch, and you know me, I'm not a bitch. Xander, you sit in call with me all the time. You know I'm not a bitch. I can be blunt, but there's a difference between being a blunt and being a bitch. Right, first conversation. Chat, first conversation. Ready? First talking point. Ready? Stream elements. Let's talk about stream elements. If you didn't know, this bitch right here uses stream elements for things like overlays and alerts and super alerts, and there's a scoreboard thing under the tab if you're on desktop. And stream elements is in a bit of a pickle right now. I know. They're in a little bit of a pickle. They're trying to be acquired by another company. Now, I have no problems with a company which has very little financial prospects trying to look for a new buyer to keep the thing running. I don't mind that. I don't think there's a problem in that. But there's two things that they have released that have happened in the last year or so with Stream Elements, which is a bit of cause for concern. One, Game Tap. The game thing where they basically turn around and are like, hey, you want to play a game on stream? This is basically that, but the more you play, the more you earn. If they need money, drop that instantly. That's just genuinely pointless. Get rid of it. Day one. No one uses it. It's a waste of money, and whoever does use it is genuinely probably just using it for free games. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I've thought about using it for free games. The second thing with Stream Elements is this. That's happened in the last year. Stream Elements partnered up with Twitch in regards to partnerships, as in sponsors. They literally approached Twitch and integrated the Stream Elements sponsorship system into Twitch. They literally went, we want that over here. Twitch essentially stole it from them. And in that time, the offers that they were doing have completely dried up. Because they were originally doing it on both. Now it's all on Twitch. Right? And that screams to me that Stream Elements has been a bit financially fucked around by Twitch, if I'm honest. They were probably asking to take a cut of them. Wider integration, it's all good. They're going to be like, hey, we're going to present you with this. Cool, whatever, that's fine. I got no problem with that. But when you combine it with GameTab, and I'm like, hey, GameTab is just a waste of fucking time and money, get rid of that shit. I'm not even a business professional, technically. Just get rid of it. Seriously, just get rid of GameTab. But the whole thing with Twitch taking all of the sponsorship deals away from Stream Elements kind of is like a dick move on Twitch's part, if I'm honest. I'm okay if they went in with a plan, and the whole plan was, hey, we'll do this, but we'll give you a cut. If they did it and they haven't been getting paid, there's where the problem lies, don't you think? Now, Stream Elements, my overlays are made with Stream Elements. I love using Stream Elements. I think it's like the better of the two. It's the better choice out of Streamlabs and Stream Elements. I think Streamlabs is the best option for people getting started. But Stream Elements is for the power user, the person who wants the better integration, the better control, the better everything, basically. I got no problem if you wanted to use Streamlabs. I just don't like the paywall. But with them now looking to get acquired and looking for a buyout, the results on the tail end is going to be the normal corpo bullshit which no one fucking likes. It's gonna start paywalling they're gonna start paywalling the fucking features on there. Like, hey, you want to get sponsorships through us? You're gonna have to pay to become part of the sponsorship program. Hey, you want to do custom coded overlays? Cool. They're gonna paywall everything on the platform. You're gonna have basic shit, basic boring stuff, but anything custom on there is probably gonna get paywalled. And it's essentially just gonna be, why the fuck would you go for Stream Elements when Streamlabs is doing the exact same fucking thing, and Streamlabs sucks because of the paywall? That's my two cents on that. There are options out there. I'm looking into them. I will be moving over to another option. But everyone knows this song and fucking dance at this point. Stream Elements is going to get bought up by a bullshit company who only want profits. They're not going to give two flying fucks about me, about you, about anyone in between. The whole spiel is going to fucking be, gimme money, me want money, give me more money, money, money. And it's going to suck. It's going to abso-fucking-lutely suck donkey dick, and no one's going to fucking want to use the platform. I know it. I'm pretty sure fucking Cyberchimp knows it. Also, hey Cyber, how are you doing? Hi, how yo? I have achieved balance until... Wait. Jake is a bitch, I know. It's so I hope it goes well as always. Going. Going much better. Took some time off to deal with depression. Oh, I'm sorry you've been dealing with depression, gamer. I used Stream Elements when I started streaming years ago. I would constantly kill my stream at random. So I just started doing everything from my computer. I mean, Stream Elements is the overlay system, hun. I'm not gonna lie, the SE Live plugin thing that they've got used to be really good, but it's gotten shit. It just kills OBS half the time. It's not worth using. I literally got rid of it and rid of the .se live thing with OBS, and all of my fucking OBS issues literally disappeared over fucking night. It was really, really like, what the fuck? That's so bad. That says to me there's been no upkeep on it, by the way. Also, another thing with Stream Elements, within the last 6 months or so, they've completely gotten rid of most of their staff. Apparently, they've basically dissolved half of the company behind the scenes, and no one's really noticed. And there's been problems with people being paid out. By the way, please don't tip me. Don't tip me. I'm probably going to get rid of the command and just get rid of the link to my SE Live tip thing. Just don't tip me. No one uses it anyway. If you want to support me, subscribe, bits, all that cool fun jazz stuff. Yes. Also, Twitch's choice to make it so bits can't be used on third-party tools now basically meant me bringing back Tangier meant nothing. It literally killed that whole, hey, we're bringing back Tangier. Doesn't mean anything anymore. It's fucking dead. It's stupid and it's gone. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. But yeah, Twitch basically making it so Tangier no longer works basically meant me bringing the whole, we're bringing back Tangier. Doesn't matter. It's gone. Doesn't work anymore. You can't use it with bits. And it was, I'm sorry to fucking say, it was one of my big bits drivers. Them doing that is a dumb decision, and I don't think they're thinking right with it. Time to tip over, Katie. No. Stop. Speaking of Twitch, let's talk. Why? Why? But yeah, speaking of Twitch, let's talk about them opening up. Any and everyone can now get subs and bits and emotes. Let's talk a little bit about that. First and foremost, I want to hear your opinions. I want to actually know what your opinions on it is. If you didn't know, before we really roll into this conversation, I'll bring you guys to light. Twitch recently brought it forward that any and everyone on Twitch now has access to receiving bits and receiving subs on stream. And they also have access to emotes. That's if you stream on any level. You just sign up and say, hey, I want to stream. Don't need to be an affiliate, don't need to be a partner. You just have to go live and then you get access to it. Well, they had that for a bit. I had it like 4 or so months ago. 4 or so months ago, they had it, so yes, anyone could. But now they've rolled it out, so it's genuinely a lot more open. It's a lot more open. And there is a little problem with it. There's a little problem with it. It's not profitable for them to do it. I know. Weird thing for me to say. It's not profitable for Twitch to open up bits and subs to any and everyone. The funny thing is this. If you stream and you get subs and you get bits, you can only spend them on the platform. It's to stop money laundering, just so you know. The only issue is that the emotes are locked to your stream only until you get affiliate or partner. I think that small part is fine. I think that's a good thing to have. It just makes it so emotes are your stream thing. I like the idea of giving users access to the emotes, the bits and subs, not so much. That's what I'm saying. So the way that they've got it set up for the subs and bits is this. if you stream and you've basically you're a one viewer Andy, you're not one or two viewer Andy, and you've not got anywhere near affiliate. Maybe you've got 10 followers, maybe 12 or so followers, and you stream maybe 4 hours a month. You're not gonna get on the affiliate program. Sorry to say, absolute fucking reality check for you. You basically stream because you stream for fun, and that's kind of it. You stream because of the fun. You stream for the game of it. You don't stream for the drive. You don't stream for the revenue, and you don't stream because you need to do it to get by. That's just the truth. You're not doing it for them. You're doing it as a little form of escape between work. You're doing a few hours. You're doing a few hours when the days feel able to, and you're, because of how inconsistent you are, you're not gonna get rewarded for it. Stick and carrot job. You are genuinely just there to, you're just genuinely there to enjoy the countryside. Maybe occasionally you get someone drop into your stream, and that's where you get your excitement come by. Maybe it's like, yeah, I love it. I got a new follower today, and they said hello in chat, and I said hello back, and we had a lovely conversation about stuff. It was amazing. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love that. I fucking love that. But do you really need subs and bits? Do you really, really need subs and bits in that situation? I got a full-time job. I can't do it all the time. Exactly. You've got a full-time job. You can't do it all the time. You'd love to be able to do it all. You'd love to go full-time streaming, as you mentioned before, but to get any, I'm sorry to say this, and I'm aware of this. If you want to grow on this platform, you need to be active as fuck. I'm underactive. If anything, I'm not gonna lie. If my energy gets to the point, if I can get my energy to a point where I'm happy with myself and happily capable of doing so, I'm working out. I'm like taking care of myself every day. If I get to the point where I can, I would stream every fucking day. But mentally and physically speaking, I don't have that energy anymore. I would actually go live. I probably go live later in the day. Stream on the other platform at the normal time. Maybe do a reverse if I lived on my own. But like, I do that and be like, boom, cool this. But like, Twitch opening up bits and subs to everyone, to then be like, hey, we're gonna give you bits and subs, but you can only spend it on bits and subs in other streams. That doesn't say to me a confidence thing. Streaming twice a week isn't going to do much for my stuff, and I'm fully aware of that, but you never know what can happen. You never know what can happen, but best way to think of it is like this. Are you more likely to win are you more likely to win the lottery if you play it every day, or are you more likely to win if you play it once a year? Statistically speaking, the one person playing it once a day is way more likely to win the lottery. And I hate to say it, but that's just genuinely true. You're just playing with statistics at that point. Like, you do it for the fun of it. You stream for the fun of it. And that's how it should be. Not gonna lie, that's how it fucking should be. But me as someone who's been on this, just learn maths and you can always win. Yeah. Do you know the best way to win? 9 mil. You never lose if you rob the place. Right. Okay, ignore that joke. Please ignore that joke. Please ignore that joke. If I get banned, that was the joke that did it, okay? But the thing is this. Twitch doing that screams to me that Twitch might be in trouble. I'm sorry to say it, but that might be Twitch in trouble. Them opening it up to everyone screams to me, hey, we are in trouble and we might need a little bit of money. Nope, heard it here, Katie. Told me to rob the place. Don't do it. Don't say it was me. That's how I got banned. I need this. I need this. To be honest, if I get banned for saying that, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with your moderation? But yeah, yeah, the whole Twitch opening up bits and subs to everyone screams to me, hey, we might be in a bit of trouble. And the way that they've got it set up, where it keeps the money in the system, shouts fucking volumes that, hey, Twitch might be in a bit of trouble. The factory must grow. Yes, it should, Mudkip, but we're not doing that today. I'm gone off of like Factorio a little. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't have the desire to play it. It does scream it. Granted, it seems like it has been screaming for years, but now it's louder. Yeah, it's been screaming it, and the problem is this. I'm all for supporting smaller streamers. I think smaller streamers, I think if you're a viewer and a watcher and you like supporting creators, you should consider supporting the smaller creators who deserve it first. But, I'm going to tell you this now, there is no reason to get partner on Twitch other than the fucking check mark at this point. It is not worth a fucking check mark. Partner is not worth a check mark. There is no reason for creators on this platform to push and drive to try and get partner anymore. When I started out, I looked at partner and I was like, bro, I want partner. I want all the emote slots. The 70-30 split. This is amazing. Oh my god. Now, what is left? What is left for partner that you don't get on affiliate? If I got offered partner at this point, do you know what will happen? Absolutely nothing. I'd just have partner and I'd be like, cool. That's it. There's no reason, there's no drive for it anymore other than, oh, I got the check mark. That's shit. Twitch has completely removed it because what they did was they looked at partner and went, what can we gut from this and give to everyone? What can we give to the rest of the streamers? And some of the things made sense. Multi-layer encoding so you can stream with multiple different video resolutions. That was okay. That one worked a bit. More emotes, okay. Well, you're kind of removing a little bit of the spice. You're removing a bit of the spice from the pot there. But it's fine. You can still make a reasonable meal with what's left. Oh, the 70-30 split? Okay, that's not even in the partner program anymore. Okay, what are you gonna get then? Okay, well, what you've got left is a potato. And the potato was the check mark. There's nothing left. There's no reason to get partner on Twitch anymore. There's no financial bonus from being successful and actually achieving it. There's no additional razzmatazz with emotes because now everyone gets emotes. There's no, like, hey guys, I'm partner, I get multi-layer encoding. I do think they need to be a little bit more lax with the multi-streaming thing. They are. Megaduma, they are. And now, just so you guys know, you're allowed to multi-stream to any and every platform at the same time. They don't give a shit. And the rule that they had about keep having both chats up on more than one chat up on screen is completely fucking gone. They literally had it there for about, 7 months? And it's gone. They literally just they've loosened the reins and the restrictions on the platform quite heavily. But there's still no reason to get partner. There's no reason for it. Oh, I didn't see that. Yep, they've got that now. Yeah, the separate chats thing was probably the dumbest thing. They've gotten rid of that now. It's gone. You don't need it anymore. You can combine the chats. That's it. as long as you're enforcing Twitch's TOS rules and chat rules in all the chats, they don't give a shit. And most people will. Twitch is scared of making money, so they have to do 10 bad things for every one good thing. Yeah. They have been. Twitch has so much fucking potential. I'm gonna say this 100% fucking now. Twitch as a platform has so much fucking potential. It is not only the longest lasting streaming platform for general users like myself to stream to other people. It has outlived Mixer. It has outlived, there's been like 4 or 5 that have come and gone. There's been 4 or 5 that have come and gone. Facebook gaming is essentially gone at this point. Fucking Mixer's disappeared. Kick is having problems. Kick is actually very likely going to dissolve at some point in the next 6 to 12 months. I'm going to tell you guys this fucking now. So much of the fucking problems on Twitch is from Kick. So many of the problems right now on this platform is Kick. It's not Twitch. The reason why it's Kick is because a lot of the people, I'm not saying all the people, but a lot of the people who stream actively on Kick because they want the freedom that the TOS on Twitch restricts them to, they don't have to worry about on Kick. So they just genuinely turn into absolute fucking assholes. And then let's talk about the canary in the coal mine, shall we? We want to talk about the canary in the coal mine? Viewbotting. Do you know which platform openly encourages viewbotting? Kick. Do you want to know what happens? They come to Twitch because they make way more money over here. Statistically speaking, you make way more money streaming on Twitch than you do on Kick. I'm just saying. But the viewbotting problem basically went from, oh, we're going to put it on Kick, we're going to put it on Twitch. Yeah. The viewbotting problem, because of Kick, has become a massive problem. It's a huge problem. Now, I don't viewbot. I'm going to be 100%, billion, trillion% honest with you. I would rather sit on 10 fucking viewers and have 4 people in chat than viewbot to 1 million viewers and be like one of the biggest streamers in the world. I think if you're seeing anyone on Twitch or any other platform, I think anyone on Twitch getting over, say, 15,000 viewers is very likely fucking viewbotting it. And if you're on Kick and you see anyone over 5,000 viewers, my fucking god, they are probably viewbotting it. Kick hasn't got a big enough viewer base. I know no one that casually jumps onto Kick to watch a stream. I do it for Twitch. I know several people who will jump on Twitch to watch someone stream on Twitch. I don't do that on fucking Kick. No one casually views on Kick. They'll do it on Twitch. They'll do it on YouTube. They ain't gonna fucking go over to Kick. I think they're probably too scared they're gonna get a fucking virus. Viewbotting is just the precursor to the dead internet theory of streaming. Yeah, I would here's the thing. If it means me never getting partner, if it means me never making it big on this platform, if it means me just being if it lets me be myself and remain human, fuck viewbotting. Fuck viewbotting. I'd rather stay flawed and me than be a fucking fake ass fucking dick on the internet viewbotting my way to become bigger. And it's just getting worse. Every platform is getting worse. A lot of creators don't even realize they're being view-botted. That's how bad it is. I'm so fucking dumb. And Twitch went, this is fine. Yeah, that's why the Twitch went, this is fine. Thank you so much for the follow. Mind you, those people drop the hella money on that too. What, on the view-botting? Yeah, it costs a lot. It costs a lot. They fake it till they make it, hun. Xander, the same asshats that Viewbot on Twitch and Kick and YouTube, can't forget YouTube streaming, and all of them do get Viewbots. The same asshats that do that will rent a fucking Lambo for a day, make tons of content around them having a Lambo, and then send it back to the dealership the next day because they can't hold on to it for too long because they haven't got the money. They're adopting the I'm gonna fake it till I make it thing. I find that fucking stupid. You know Jack Doherty, by the way? You remember the little squeaker kid? You remember Jack Doherty? The guy who basically crashed a McLaren? Yeah, you know that thing was rented, right? It was a lease. He got it. He wrapped it to make it look like his. It's a fucking lease. It wasn't his. It was a fucking lease. Him freaking out in the video was because he fucking realized that he crashed it on camera and there's no two ways around it. He has to fucking pay to get that shit fixed. Or replace it for the dealership. That's why he freaked out. The little clout goblin got his fucking comeuppance because he'd rather stare at chat than fucking drive safely in a fucking rainstorm. I do think my VODs are getting viewbotted. I am pretty sure, actually, to be honest with me, I think most of my viewership is natural because it ebbs and flows. So it ebbs and it like goes through these ebbs and ebbs and oars. I can't remember these. I've forgotten. Good morning. How are you? Thank you. Welcome to the chat. Ebbs and flows. Yeah, mine ebbs and flows. They go through like these ups and downs. My VODs are double to triple my follow count. Oh, Mega, that's a sign that the VODs are actually just being put out into the algorithm. That's them putting it out into the algorithm to test you. That's not like that's not anything. That's genuine not anything. If you're talking about on Twitch, If you're talking about on Twitch, it means that when you're live, people can come in and leave and then come back like 10 minutes later and it counts as an additional viewer. Yes. There's like multiple different ways to count it. But if you're talking about on Twitch, a VOD literally has it so when people come in... My view counts stay quite my view counts on Twitch are quite steady because... so many of you join and don't fucking leave. I think a good like 10 or probably like 10 or so of you basically join at the start of the stream and then you're basically here till the end of the stream. Jake is one of them. So is Prey. Trapped. Yeah, you're trapped. You're trapped and you love it here. You love it here. Yeah. But yeah, so we talked about how I haven't caught a stream for a while, but I'm here now. Let's go! I'm glad you're here, hon. I hope you enjoy your time here. Glad to see people don't like me enough to stay. No, Mega, the problem... Okay, the thing is when it comes to streaming is this. You're not gonna catch every fish. You're not gonna catch every fucking fish. Okay? And that's fine. Be thankful you just managed to see some of the fish. Be thankful that the system in itself is actually going, yeah. You just sometimes have people drop in and check on you. So that's what happens. I get people jumping. I guarantee you I get people jump into my streams to check on me all the fucking time. That's it. Like, genuinely. You get people jumping onto your stream to check if everything's alright and everything's going okay, and then they're like, cool, I'm gonna move on. That's it. That's fine. But a thing when it comes to streaming and the superpower of streaming, which is what I'm good at, is interaction, talking with your chat. Being like, hi guys, how are you? What are you up to today? You know, shit like that. I'm not saying shit like that. Basically, It's interaction. It's you and the chat. That's it. A lot of the time when it comes to people streaming, their whole thing is they're like, and that's their content. I'm gonna literally just call it out. That's like so many of the smaller streamers' content is just them sitting there going, they're on me. Ah! And that's their content. That's it. You want to get better? Be like looking at the chat. Make sure you can always see the chat, even if it's at the corner of your eye. The moment that fucking little bar moves, you go, ah! That's your interaction. Yeah, you don't just be like, okay. I do have that once in a while too. It seems people checking on me, that is. Yeah, it happens, and there's nothing wrong with it. Some people are too busy. Maybe you're not chatty enough with them. Hi chat. Hi chat. Good morning. Good morning. There is a GitHub script that lets you make an overlay of your monitor so you can see Twitch chat. Chat loved it. Oh yeah, that's a good thing to have. If you've got one monitor, then go with that. I also have a little noise to tell me people are texting in the chat. I personally don't like that. I personally really don't like that. My main reason for that is it basically gives a signpost to your chat that you are ignoring them for the most part, and you're not even paying attention to them. It's a good thing to have to get you into practice, but like, no, don't even bother with it. I've actually had people ask me to do it, but I'm like, guys, sometimes you guys are fucking so yappy I can't keep up with you. Not even gonna lie. Sometimes it happens. It's been a while, but sometimes it do happen, and I love that. But guess what? Guess what? It was like every 5 seconds, it's like ding, 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 ding. It gets annoying. Yeah, the alert would drive me insane. It would. Yeah. You're better off just genuinely getting into keeping chat in your side eye. Second display, nothing wrong with that. Put it in your OBS. Take the chat, put it in your OBS, slap it to the side of the screen, boom, profit. Skillet. Yes, skillet. But, yeah. What were we talking about again? But no, yeah, when it comes to you and streaming, you just need to learn to be interactive. The superpower of streaming that people forget these days is it's the interaction. People just use it to clip farm. People genuinely just use it to clip farm. And I'm like, that's alright. That's literally the fucking we're in clipping culture. Like, we're genuinely in clipping culture these days. Everything has to be clipped. It's like, guys, I've lost my glasses. And they're like, well, face down, ass up in the grass for 10 minutes looking for their glasses. But it's like 7 or 8 clips. Everything's turned into clipping culture. And I'm like, bruh. It's toxic. I think I don't mind clipping culture. I mean, occasionally my brain goes, I'm going to do something for a clip. But it's like clipping culture basically ignores everything and then just turns around and it has to be for the moment. I get too absorbed and kind of forget I'm streaming. Plus my chat isn't full of anyone, so I'm having the noise helps. It's not a bad thing to do. You just, I mean, I have it so when someone follows it, it happens. But yeah. Jake, you know me. So when it comes to me being clipped, it's basically natural or nah. What the fuck did I just say? Natural or nah. That was it. Chat can't usually hear it if someone is... Chat can't usually hear it if someone is watching. I mean, if you have it so it's for you and chat can't hear it, that's different. That's different. But if they hear it, it kind of kills, like, it adds like this layer of, oh, they don't know what the fuck, they're not paying attention to me. They're not paying attention to me. I'm gonna say this now, and don't take this offensively, but chat is a toddler that wants attention. Give it attention. Let it grow into a little human. Let it grow into a little human. And a little tip as well. This is the best piece of advice I tend to give. Read the fucking chat out loud whenever you answer someone. Don't just turn around and go, yeah, that's crazy. Like this. It's like, consider this. Which is better? Yeah, that's about right. Or, kind of like Puck and the Discord pings. Yeah, it's about right. Which one works better? Me reading it in my head and then responding to it, or me reading it out loud and then responding to it? I feel like I only get clipped when I say something sus or goofy, lol. Xander, welcome to being a streamer. Welcome to being a streamer. That's literally it. That's literally... Stupid floorboard. That's literally it. That's it. That's what gets clipped. That's fine. That's fine. As long as it shows you as you, you're fine. It's fine. Right. So we talked about Stream Elements. We talked about Twitch making shit for everyone. We've also talked a bit about how it's kind of a red flag that Twitch may be in a bit of financial foofy. Let's talk about contingency. You want to cover contingency with me, chat? First, the Stream Elements contingency. Easy answer, I'm just going to be moving over to another overlays service. I'm not going to Streamlabs. I've been on Streamlabs before. I fucking hate that platform. Fuck you! No! Mean! Why are you mean? That scared me. But yeah. But yes, the Stream Elements problem, I'm going to be moving over to another overlays system, which does everything I need to. I'm going to look into my options, figure it out, and go from there. The Twitch problem is a little bit more sensitive. Now, in the situation where Twitch were to be going tits up, I really, really hope you guys are in my Discord. I genuinely really, really hope you guys are in my Discord. If you're not yet, please join the Discord. ! Discord in the chat to get a response, and it'll give you a link to the Discord. Please join it. It keeps you up to date with everything, including when I'm taking time off because I've got energy issues, and when I'm doing stuff, and also content. Really, really lovely, really, really fun. Please join it. The other thing is this. I have two options in the situation where Twitch were to go tits up. Option one would be focusing all of my efforts on the Blue Heart site. I just genuinely being like, all the streams which I'll be doing here are going to be over there. And I'm just going to be I'm going to be 100% honest. Situation where Twitch goes up, tits up. Option one would be stream on the other website and be 100% whore. And genuinely just have fucking fun with it. I don't see that as being a problem. It is what it is. It's an option. Option two. YouTube. I jump over to YouTube. I basically do what I'm doing on the Blue website, but I put it onto YouTube. I do what I do here on YouTube. And I take everything from my streams and I start to recycle it fully into YouTube. That is a solid option. As genuinely the most solid option we've got. And it saves me time because I don't have to worry about that fucking VODs because I just go up on their own. Just don't join the Discord chat. Assume Katie hates us when she doesn't stream. Don't say that. No. I don't hate you guys. Mega, don't say that. That makes me sad. I don't hate you guys. I literally stream because I love it. I actually love you guys. You have no idea how often, okay. Do you want me to be honest with you, Mega? And chat in general? Because of my physical health problems, I'm working on it. I sometimes go through really bad energy spells. And during those bad energy spells, my mind drifts towards things which I don't want to think about. Not offing myself. Don't worry. I'm not suicidal. Anymore, at least. But it does occasionally, I do occasionally mentally go through the phase of, why am I still doing this? It's been 8 years. Why am I still going? Why am I still pushing for this? What have I achieved in that time? And my brain goes through the whole, maybe I should think about stopping. And you know what stops me from quitting? It's you. It's all of you. I do this because I love you guys and hanging out with you guys. Like, I love streaming. I don't give a shit about the money. I don't. I could literally have 0 subscribers in a month. I could have 0 subscribers in a month, make 0 money on this. I'd still go. Granted, I'd be like, what the fuck am I doing wrong the whole time? I'd be like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And I go into my whole trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong and why I didn't get any subs. But I'd still do it because of you guys. I stick with this because of you guys. Why do you think I don't panic when the subscriber count isn't what it used to be? Was it a year or 2 ago? That was like 400 or 500. See the difference? It's like less than 50 right now. We're 1/10 of the subscriber count than what we used to be. And I just say this all the time. I love and appreciate all of your support. I can never thank all of you enough for what you have done for me. But I'm also a fucking adult and I have bills to pay and I would like to get my own place eventually. So that's why I push. Okay, stinky, but we love her anyway. I love having the unaliving ideation. I've passed that point. I know it's not worth it. Happy New Year, Katie. Christmas, just 31 weeks away. Woohoo! Hi, Greedy. How are you, Tan? I have a large shower. Yes. But yeah, when it comes to me streaming, I genuinely do this because I love doing it. There's like no other reason why I keep doing this. I do it for you guys. It's always Christmas on Christmas Island. I feel like that's like their saying. Why does that sound like something that they would actually say? It's crazy. Doing fine, just watching on company time. Let's fucking go! Best way to do it! Let's go! No Christmas this year. Super El Nino is gonna kill the snow. Actually, do you wanna know what's really funny? When you get Super El Nino, when you get El Nino, the following year it is usually the opposite one. It's the El Nino. I can't remember the opposite one. There's Nino and there's El Nino. Yeah, the opposite. So next year we're looking at a nice cold one. Nice cold one. It'll be actually really, really cold for a period of time. But yeah. But I'm glad you're doing fine. Alright, yeah. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I watch on company time. Yasa! That's how you do it. But yeah, wait. Right. So we talked about the contingency when it comes to stream elements. The stream elements contingency is I'm moving away from stream elements, going to move over to another platform. I want the security that it's not going to fucking disintegrate overnight and I don't have to panic in the morning because the service went down. Whoa. Yeah, I'll be fine. That'll be easy. I have to reconstruct everything, but I don't give a shit. That's just fun for me. The Twitch contingency is genuinely horror on Horesight, YouTube. And I don't know which way to go. My brain says maybe I tried permahorn it, doing the hole method for a bit, see what happens, and then figure out the other platform again. But here's a question. How many of you actually watch fucking YouTube streaming? I think I occasionally jump into like a stream, but it feels like YouTube chat gets ignored. I'm not, yeah, I don't use the Blue site. Yeah, not many people use the Blue site. But it would, like, that's the thing. Very occasionally. Very occasionally. I feel like, I'm gonna keep saying this. Twitch is the best streaming platform for the technology. My fucking god, they need to fucking fix their shit. On it, you want to know what I want to say? My honest opinion though. In a situation where Twitch goes down and Twitch is having oopsie whoopsie problems, I want Steam to buy it. I want Steam to buy it. Even if it's just the IP. I'm gonna fucking smack you, Chloe. Just stop doing that. But yeah, I want Steam to buy it. In the situation where Twitch goes down and it goes up for sale, me want Steam buy, even if it's just IP. Why? Steam win. Steam always win. Steam bring Twitch. Steam integrate actual terms of service that they properly go out of their fucking way to actually enforce. Valve, you mean? Exactly, yes. And imagine this as well. Imagine this, Prey. They update Steam to basically have its own version of OBS built into it. Or you actually, yeah. How cool would that be? How fucking cool would that be? That'd be fucking cool. But no, the main reason why I want Valve or Steam to buy Twitch, if Twitch were to be put up for sale. Yes. The main reason why is this. Their moderation is actually fucking rock solid. They actually try to do the best things for everyone. If you're playing a new game or any game on Steam, me playing something like Satisfactory and you guys are like, damn, this game looks really, really cool. You scroll down slightly, you click the game that I'm playing. It takes you to the fucking storefront. You click buy. It fucking detects that you clicked it through my page and I get a kickback for it. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's amazing. How fucking cool would that be? How fucking cool would that be? And they actually care about their players. Someone had the Steam controller sent to the wrong fucking country. Steam responded by saying, choose a fucking game on the Steam store. They chose a brand new fucking game which came out this week, and they got it. They got it. I'm like, what if a fucking... There was a controller. It was a controller, and the game was worth $70. The controller was worth $90. And the fucking controller screams when you throw it. Well, Amazon owns Twitch, so who knows what's going on if Twitch dies? I think in the situation where Twitch... Why? I just want something more to consider. I think in a situation where Twitch dies, it's a sign... Why? In a situation where Twitch dies, hear me out, it is a sign that Amazon put too much eggs into the AI basket, and it's making the fuckers struggle. That is my logic. That is my logic. My logic is if Twitch go bye-bye, Amazon putting too many eggs in the AI basket, and company hit struggle uggle. Company can't hold on to Twitch. Twitch look for new buyer. New buyer. Valve. Company that never went near the big bitch AI bubble. Happy. You're going to love this, trust me. What you're seeing now is a normal El Nino. This is now is a normal El Nino. This is a super El Nino, and this is what is known as a Super El Nino that was ascended above Super El Nino, or you could just call it Super El Nino and this, and it's what means to go further beyond. Okay. So the El Nino has decided to Goku it and Super Saiyan 2 itself. Lovely. Also, hi, Katie. Hope you're doing good today. I'm doing good. How are you today, hon? Lol, my bad. I couldn't help it. I know. Also, hi, Xander. Hi, Xander. You smell toast. Gamer, if you smell toast, I think you might be having a stroke. I think you may be having stroke. Jake, I may have to pass. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. I may have to pass an account over to you as a bot or something, because I just got a request from a user in the server I've never seen before. Yeah, that happens. We need to sort. I need to get the whole ticket thing shit sorted. Now I smell eggs. I know have stroke. I'm wondering if Xander is though. No, Xander's fit. Fair, okay, you are good. Doing fine, playing Repo recently with my friends, got accidentally killed by a bag of money. I haven't touched Repo in fucking so goddamn long. I love the games, I love the friend slop games. Don't get me wrong, I love the friend slop games. But the problem with a lot of fucking friend slop is that the fucking friend slop is so goddamn short-lived. Like, Repo felt really short-lived. Really fun. Really, really great when you're playing it with friends. Don't get me wrong. Really, really good. Peak. Also really, really fucking fun. Great game. The weird one with the cameras where you're trying to record shit for a video to make loads of money on the YouTubes, or the spooky tubes, that one was also fun. I only played that one a few times though, but I did find it quite fun. I have Lethal Company. I've never played it. I never played Lethal Company. I'm sorry, I have it, but I never played it. But no one play it. And before you say anything, Uno is classified as a friends up. Recently got a cosmetic update too, so we were hunting cosmetics. Ooh. Kitty, want to experience pregnancy? How so? Gamble with your friends is also friend slop. Yeah. Liar's Bar's one. I find a lot of friend slop games, I get the game, play it once or twice, never touch it again. That's like the whole thing with friend slop. You only play it with friends and you never fucking touch it again. I'm playing Racoin. Oh no, yeah, Racoin, the raccoon coin game one, which is just slot machine. I'm playing that, and me and Arpa, my friend, are trying to get to like level 100. I'm on wave. I'm currently on like wave 46 or something. I think now on like wave 70. Yes. It's fun too. Yeah, friend slop games are really, really fun because you're playing them with your friends and you're just having fun with them. But so many of them are like, how am I supposed to play this without my friends? I think the best friend slop game is going to be the one where you don't have to play it with friends. I think that's why Peak did so well. You didn't have to have a friends with you. I've peaked like 7. I think I've got like 35 peaks actually. Yeah, and most of those are by myself. I literally was waking up, doing the run, and then playing it later with my friends, but I already knew it was possible because I've done it before. Yeah. Yes, Twitch, I know Subnautica 2 is available for early access. I have no desire for Subnautica. I don't want to support the publisher. I want to support the studio. I don't want to support the fucking publisher that tried to fuck over the studio. And the problem is you buying it means that they're gonna get it, and it's like, huh. Hi, Nano. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're okay. Good morning. I got the emo. Lol. What did the publisher do? I'm unaware of this drama. The publisher that is currently, if I'm right, the publisher behind Subnautica 2, not Subnautica 1. Subnautica, they bought, it's so fucking bad. There's been a weird controversy with Ayula too. Let's just say the person who bought the studio used ChatGPT to try to fuck over the studio by getting the game delayed. That's it. That's it. And when I say try to fuck them over, I literally mean they actively went out of their way, used ChatGPT to try to breach their contract to make it. So, why am I getting emails? Yeah, they're trying to basically make it, they were trying to make it so, I've got like 4 fucking emails from them. I fucking hate TikTok. Sorry, I'm just checking through my emails because I got like 3 emails really quickly. But yeah, the way Krafton is a scumbag company and tried to prevent a payout of upwards $250 million. All I want. Yes, you are 100% correct. To put it simply, Krafton bought Subnautica, the company behind Subnautica. Subnautica to help them because they wanted help to get publishing for Subnautica 2. In the contract, there was an agreement that if Subnautica 2 released before a certain time, they would get a $250 million bonus, which was going to be divided amongst the team evenly. Talking 100% evenly. And this is if I'm right, this is a studio with maybe about 120 people, so every single person was going to get a $2 million bonus because they hit the goal. Right? Krafton put into ChatGPT the contract that they signed and then proceeded to go out of their fucking way to try to breach the fucking contract by delaying the release of the game. The reason why it came out now was because 6 fucking months ago, the guy decided he wanted to update the graphic style. But nothing fucking changed. Krafton isn't even the publisher anymore. Because they breached the fucking contract. They breached the contract and breached their agreement. That's why. They breached the contract, so the company behind Subnautica 2 turned around and was just like, boom, this. But no, there is like tons of articles online on how the publisher, the guy behind it, basically, yeah. Actually, the story is just Unknown Worlds now. Yeah. They probably just went private with their publishing because they realized, hey, we'll get more fucking money out of it this way. But no, in the situation where I only want to support the developers, I don't want to support the publisher if it's the same publisher. Fuck that publisher. The guy deserves jail time. He deserves jail time. Easy. I don't know if enough people buy it. Krafton has to pay Unknown Worlds a set amount for each game of Sub 2. The fuck? Bruh. Yeah. But yeah. I don't support. As someone who works in the industry for like 5 fucking years, endlessly having publishers trying to fuck them, I know the pain. I genuinely know the fucking pain, and I just want to support I just want to support the developers. I don't want to support the publishers. Fuck that. How are we all doing? Raven, Prey, Mega, Xander. How was everyone's weekend? Crafted a scumbag company and tried to prevent a payout of a return of $100. Why would they even go for a publisher? They literally have a known name. Laura, the reason why is because to publish on things like consoles, you need a publisher behind you. It's really fucking difficult to get a game put onto console without a publisher. It genuinely is. Yeah, oh yeah, that was a thing as well. They wanted to basically fire the entire team as a ploy to get rid of them and use AI to finish it. It's like the game was already fucking finished. I remember that one. It's been a busy weekend with little sleep/rest. Lol. Why no sleep? Were you being a whore? Were you being a good little whore? Is that what was happening, hon? Is that what was happening? And if Krafen got away with it, they were gonna. Yeah, that was. I read that one. Also with the EULA, it's not even legally enforceable, especially in the EU, since it goes against multiple rights in the EU. There's some local laws making it so they legally can't enforce their EULA on a lot of people. Yeah, do you want to know why? Because a lot of the fucking company, a lot of the bullshit, is sad to say, is American bullshit artists trying to bullshit artists overseas, and they're not realizing are fucking local laws. Like there was a case, right? Of an American investor buying a French company. A woman who was a higher up was pregnant before the deal went through. He then proceeded to go to America. He then proceeded to go to France to try to talk to this person while she was on maternity leave and try to fire her because she was on maternity leave. Because you know what's mandatory in the EU? Maternity leave. Do you know what's not mandatory in America? Maternity leave. So he tried to fire her. She was the head of the French department, or the French division. And he tried to fire them. He basically got sued to high fucking hell for discrimination. And I'm like, bro, that's fucking hilarious. And it's not even the only case. It's stupid. Oh, and can we say this? Can we just acknowledge this as well? So many big companies would rather eat a fine than correct their mistake. We talked about this the other day in the Discord call. I think if I remember right. What the fuck was that? If I remember right, there is a company in the UK, I think it's Thames Water, and they just started dumping sewage into the water around London, and it's really, really fucking contaminated and dangerous. Seriously, stay out of the water near London. It's fucking vile. And the Thames Water Company would rather eat the fine than just upgrade their systems to get rid of it. That's how bad it is. I know the answer, but I won't say. Maybe I was and maybe I wasn't. Oh, I know you. From what I've seen, it looks so good. Yep, sounds about right for an American company. Yep. I put 14 hours in it in one day, so yeah, it was good. I wish I was able to get it. Huh? What was that? It's a fucking helicopter. It is a helicopter. They're just flying over my head. Ooh, ooh, can we talk about the Steam frame? I want to get it. I'm hoping it's not going to be dumb expensive. Everyone is saying it's going to be good if it's around the 500 mark. I'm hoping it's around the 500 mark. Kate is getting targeted by the FBI. We don't have the FBI. I'm British. We have MI6. I don't know why we have to fucking name it. What happens at MI1 and MI2, MI1 through 5? And is there 7 and beyond? Or is there just MI6? Yeah, currently everything in America is big red flag, especially anything political. Everything in it's so bad. I don't like it. I think they're having I think America is going through the what was it? It's the whole, and you know, the whole a superpower only has 250 years in charge, and then another superpower will step into the frame, and it usually ends with conflict. But yes, MI5 is your domestic counterintelligence services nodders. Huh. So I know that. Wait, yeah, there's MI5 and MI6. Yeah. Steam frame, more like Steam lame. Am I right? Someone sounds like a bitch. Someone's sounding like a little bitch in chat. Hi, Xander. You don't want the frame, huh? Huh? Are you a meta boy? Are you playing with a meta? Are you going to be giving your credentials and face scans to Mark Zuckerberg? I'm making a joke, lol. I mean, same. Fucking same. By the way, anything to do with Online Safety Act, any fucking, like, state, country, what so fucking ever that's pushing for a similar version of the Online Safety Act to protect the children is Mark Zuckerberg. It's just Mark Zuckerberg. I hate Zuckerturd. I hate him. I fucking hate him too. He's literally paid through fucking shadow companies and stuff tons of money into so many places to try and get fucking bullshit so he can yoink everyone's fucking biometrics. It's disgusting. MI 1 through 4 is Military Intelligence Division. Wait, I should know that. My fucking cousin worked in them. Nah, not that one was fair. Understood. Thank you for Googling it, Laura. I'm making a joke. I too am making a joke. Apparently some zoos got bomb threats. This include my local zoo that I volunteer at. Why would you volunteer? Why? Okay. That came out wrong. Why would you threaten a zoo with a bomb? What is the purpose in threatening a zoo with a bomb? Like, unless you're one of those dickwits who basically get a hard-on for shooting endangered animals, why in the fuck would you do anything at a goddamn zoo? I'm happy, just got done putting my air conditioning in, no more dying of heat. Sorry, I missed a little. You are 100% fine. They took out Harambe. MI7, that no longer exists, was the Censorship and Propaganda Division. Oh, Laura, you thinking that they're not there anymore? That's cute. Oh. They're definitely still there. It's called the BBC. They don't need to fucking give it its own division. They've got a whole fucking broadcasting company doing it for them. It's definitely still there. I honestly have no clue why someone would target a zoo. It makes no sense! In Germany, apparently someone threatened like 4 or 5 train stations. What the fuck is wrong with the world? Can we just go back? I know it sounds really fucking stupid, but and fuck me if I'm wrong. Like bend me over and turn me into a flashlight if I'm wrong. But like, can we all fucking agree that COVID helped unify the fucking planet? And why in the actual fuck, in 6 fucking years, did we go from everyone being super fucking unified to basically, nah fam, we were mates, I want to fucking kill you now. Wait, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? COVID did something to people's goddamn brains. It has to. It has to have done something to people's fucking brains to get to that point in such a short period of time. We were like, 2019, everything was super fucking hopeful. There was like massive potential for an amazing future. Peace felt possible. And then something fucking happened and oh my fucking god, everything wrong started to go wrong. I mean, the current president isn't helping with anything. Yes, the dementia patient in the big white building is causing so many fucking problems. And his buddy who has a hard-on for fucking anything is just like, yeah, I'm not going to get into that. Well, to some degree, we are more networked than 5 to 10 years before, so we also got more bad news than ever before. You're not wrong, Taras. That is very much fucking correct. That is 100% fucking correct. They wanted Bitcoin to not do it. Can we just, like, agree that crypto is a fucking mistake? Same with AI. The same asshats that push for fucking, like, the AI and the big-ass data centers are the same dick guzzlers that basically turn around and were talking about how NFTs are the future. Oh my god, my crypto. It's the same cunts. It's the same fucking cunts. It's like every fucking new big thing that pops up, it's the fucking crypto bros and the AI asshats basically sitting there going, oh. It's like so goddamn stupid. Also, apparently, he heavily invested in the US tech stocks, and that is apparently newsworthy in this day and age. The insider trading in the US is fucking nuts as well. Go back like 10. If you go back like 10 or so, like 10. I want to say if you go back to like 2012, 2013, if anyone did anything like I want to say like 1/100th of what's happening now, they would be arrested, thrown into fucking jail, and then dragged through the streets on their faces. Now it's just like, it's alright, it's all good, so good, yeah. Fucking Jesus Christ, the insider trading is so goddamn bad. The idea with Bitcoin and AI, so the tech behind is super cool and good, but the execution and the area where the money is pumped is in dumb. Yes. They pay people. How am I gonna word this? They trick rich people with hopes and lies. No, they trick rich people into giving them their money through hopes and dreams, and they approach people with intelligence to achieve their goals. And the smart people tell them all the fucking time, dude, this is impossible. You're dreaming way too big, and you're not thinking about this clearly. And then the results are basically, yeah, bro, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. You can turn off the rain in the storm, FYI. I know, I'm British. Let me enjoy my rain. Let me enjoy it. Exactly, use it right, great benefit. But using it right might not make money, so let's just be asshats. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. If you, it's like turning around. Okay, Consider this. Consider this. It's like presenting to the world, hey, if you have one small glass of wine a night, I'm talking like a shot glass of wine every night, you could, it's like doing this in theory. If you present to the world that it's discovered that having a shot glass worth of wine every fucking night could cure cancer, the smart people will just lean into the shot glass of wine every night. They won't do much beyond the shot glass of wine every night. But the bitches and the asshats who make the wine will be like, no, 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 we want more money. You need to tell them it's a bottle of wine a night. And then the scientists turn around and say, well, no, it can't be a bottle of wine every night. Because if it's a bottle of wine every night, they're going to get liver failure and cirrhosis, which is basically significantly worse. And then the wine dealer's like, we don't care. What are you trying to scare me? It's not going to work. But it's basically like saying to people, if you take this thing that's readily available to everyone every fucking night, you could cure mountains of diseases. But then the people that make it turn around and said, no, you need to tell them to do more of it. But then the science turn around and say, it can't be that way, because then you get these problems. The crypto bros are basically the people saying you need to tell them to do more. But the reality is the scientists are going, hey, can you, like, keep it down? It's like AI, it's like the shit with AI trying to be the jack of all trades, but it's like you're telling you're basically going to a toddler and telling them you're going to be, it's the equivalency of you going to a toddler and saying you're going to be an astronaut, an athlete, you're going to do heart surgery, you're going to fly a jet, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you're going to do this, you're going to be that, you're going to be all of these cool things, and the toddler's like, yeah! Better option, go to the fucking toddler, turn around and say to them this. You are going to be an artist. That's the end of conversation. That's it. Stop trying to make the fucking toddler be the most ambitious little shitbag on the planet. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. I'm currently 50 Shades of Blue. Had a cavalcade of cars drive on it, probably damaging it, but not to mention it's made of granite. It's not supposed to be painted. Oh yeah, also the reflecting pool repaint attempt is going as you would expect, absolutely terrible. Oh, Raven, don't get me started. The problem is its name. The problem is its name, and the dementia patient is literally saw the word pool and thought it's for swimming. So no. It's not for swimming. It's literally a pond. It's a reflecting pond, not a reflecting pool. It's to be looked at. You don't go fucking swimming in it. You're not Jenny from fucking Forrest Gump. You're not gonna jump in the reflecting pool. Okay? None of y'all are gonna do that. Some people do. Some people get the urge. They usually get fucking arrested, to my knowledge. But they got, like, twats in there driving around. Yeah, this is fucking stupid. Why else would people make the jokes about where's the diving boards? Oh, yeah. The reflecting pool is for reflecting on life. It's to reflect on the lost. If I remember correctly, it's to reflect on the lost lives of war. If I remember correctly, the whole concept behind the reflecting pool is to reflect on the lost lives lost in war. That's it. It's to reflect on the life of those who survived. and reflect on those who have become lost. It's there. It's there. It's not a fucking swimming resort. Also, Dementia Baby has been using AI to make pictures of himself. Don't get me started. I have seen him walking. I've seen his pictures. I've seen some of them. They're terrible. Like him looking at the one where he's got the AI him sat across from young AI him, and he's just sitting there Google eyeing him himself. Narcissistic, by the way. Very fucking narcissistic. And the other one where he's like walking with a fucking alien, and the alien is like locked up, and then the bajillion of him being like, I am Space Commander. I am Space Commander. Ugh. It's like, what the fuck? Let me swim in the reflecting pool, damn it. No. The problem is this, Stander. With the way he is, you're probably going to have to pay a premium just to walk in the area now. He's just going to make it. It's like, oh, you want to enter the area? It's going to be $5 to enter the area. Good luck. That's it. And that's every time you want to go in there. That's how it's going to be. That's genuinely how it's going to be. It would not fucking surprise me if they did that. It was one of the areas, it's actually one of the areas in the US I actually would love to go visit, and I'm fucking sorry. That shit needs fixing. And I'm not talking about what he's trying to do to fix it. I'm talking about the clusterfuck mess he's doing to it needs fixing. And then guess what? The thing is this, the way he's fixing it, the fix is gonna have to be, you dig up the whole fucking thing, put in an actual decent filtration system, which it needed in the fucking first place, and then you pave it back the way it fucking was. Maybe you put, like, granite down instead, make it look really, really nice. But it was like, Jesus, there is nowhere in America that doesn't need fixing. New York, Mandani's doing a good job with New York, if I'm honest. Like, he's doing a really, really good job in New York. And you have to admit it. It's the one place I wouldn't mind going right now. It sounds really stupid. It's actually one of the few places I actually wouldn't mind going. But Katie, we have too much money invested in the ballroom to do anything helpful. The Dementia Man's personal project to keep him distracted is going to completely get reversed. It's not going to go anywhere. The whole time he's in there, it's not going to go anywhere. The moment he's out, it will get fixed. It will just be like, we're going to put it back to where it was. That's it. We're going to put it back to where it was. There's going to be such a huge fucking required fund in the next administration just to fix his shit. And it's going to be like, guys, the problem is it's going to be like everyone's going to, the people in charge are going to be, the whole spread is going to be all of them going, we need to fix the shit he did. We can't not fix it. It needs fixing. We've got 3 options on the table. One is we fix it quickly and we fix it all quickly, but it's the most expensive. And guess what? We're going to get him done on... We'll get him and his family and everyone in his administration done on... What's it? The one where you can get, like, the criminal enterprise one, that, RICO. We'll get him done on RICO and get all the money back that way. That'll be interesting. The other option will be we do it slowly... and we fix it and we do it slowly, and it'll be the cheaper option, but it will take super long period of time. Like, it will take at least 3 administrations to fix all of his shit. But it's the cheaper option. The third option would be we don't do anything, we live with what he's done, and we hope for the best eventually. I don't think anyone's going to want the third one. I think most people are going to want the first one. After he is out of office, pretty sure all the stuff he did is going to be reversed. He is also trying to rename everything after himself. Yeah, because he's an egotistical prick. Which is all the things he is trying to rename it himself after dead people who actually did something. Yeah, because he wants to be seen as someone who's successful, and he's not. And I'm sorry to say this, anyone who argues, oh, he is successful. Yeah, a successful con man. And at this rate, any failed attempts at him have been staged, just made a lot of sense. Yeah, because they've been staged. I don't want to get into politics. The more I look at the world, the more I want to dig a hole and live underground. No, do you want to know what, gamer? Do you want to know what I want to do? Stop paying my fucking taxes. I'm tired of paying taxes to tyrants. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being... As someone from the UK who has voted in several elections, I'm tired of paying my taxes to liars who use me as political fucking fodder for attention points. I'm exhausted from it. I'm tired of assholes being in charge and fucking it over for everyone but themselves. And I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one. I know I'm not alone in this world when it comes down to that sentiment. I'm exhausted. I don't want to have to pay my taxes. But guess what? If I don't pay my taxes, I go to jail. Not the actual criminals who are willy-nilly throwing my fucking tax money into shit no one asked for. I don't give a crap. I don't drive. You can use my taxes to fix roads. Do that. I don't have kids. Use my taxes to go towards schools. I'm okay with this. I'm not sick. I mean, I have health problems, but I'm not sick. Guess what? Send it towards hospitals. They need my tax money. Happily give them my tax money. But why is it that my tax money is going towards AI data centers, tax write-offs for the fucking super wealthy, fucking... Oh god, stupid fucking scam plans to build a train line from one side of the country to the other and call it, look, I called it Super Speed Train 3. Why? It's like, I'm tired of the scam programs. We've got roads that don't work. Every fucking street in this every street in the UK has a pothole on it, no matter how big or how small it is. Every single fucking road has a goddamn pothole on it. The schools are so drastically under fucking funded, you're actually better off just throwing a laptop in front of your kids and saying, today you're learning maths. Ask ChatGPT. The fact that we're at that point is disgusting. And it's like, I'm tired of the scam shit. I'm tired of political liars. It's everywhere. And I know I'm not alone in that. Like, I want my taxes to go towards what it needs to go towards. Not fucking rich people to get richer. I can't be the only person that's sick and tired of the taxes going towards paying billionaires to keep them billionaires. Like, I get it. Okay, here's the thing. I understand that we have an aging society, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a marvel of our medical progress as a species. The fact that if you go back 300-400 years ago, the average age in this country was like probably like 40 years old, and now it's like 90. That's crazy. Like 300 years and we've more than doubled our fucking average age. That's crazy. It means like for every generation you live now, you could potentially have like 6 generations of kids behind you, and all of them are alive. And you can meet all of them. You go back 300-400 years ago, you maybe get 2 or 3 generations underneath you, and then you die. And then you fucking die. Like, that's a great thing. Aging society. Great. Awesome. It's great. But we have to acknowledge as well, countries give way too fucking much money and way too much credit to the pensioners. There is an age, like in the UK, here's the thing. We have a housing type called a bungalow. Lovely word, great word. A bungalow is a house which is one fucking floor. There's no cellar, there's no upper floor, it's just one floor. The one floor has everything. It's got the kitchen, it's got the bathroom, it's got a dining room, it's got a bedroom. All on one floor. Most houses are two floor. That means downstairs is genuinely a kitchen, a living room, and a dining room, and upstairs is bedrooms. I think bungalows should be preserved for the disabled and the elderly. And I think it should be this. They should all be put down under communal homing type deal. Just tag it under like these are owned by the councils where they are. And you move into them when you are of retirement age. Their rent is cheap as shit. They are well kept. They are warm. They are electric. And they work very well. They're easy to access. They're easy to get in and out of. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think there's no problem with that. And when you hit retirement, the money you have saved up in your retirement fund goes towards you having a nice sunset years. You know how it technically should be. What I don't like, and this is the bit which I'm kind of getting at, what I don't like is how you get a generation of people. By the way, the younger generations, Gen Alpha and Gen Z, moan. They bitch and they fucking moan. They blame millennials. They think millennials are a very rich generation. They literally turn around and say, oh yeah, millennials are like really, really rich, but they don't do anything with their wealth. They complain, they bitch, they moan, they think we're the problem. You know what's really fucking funny? Did you know that the silent generation and the silent generation, the generation before boomers, currently possess 12% of the wealth? 12%. Would you like to know the total wealth possessed by Gen X and millennials? 2 generations. Those 2 generations, the youngest generation, technically the youngest adult generation, those 2 sets, right? Those 2 sets of generations, right? We have the largest collection of us above the children at this point. Technically speaking, we should have a good amount of the wealth. Would you like to know how much we've got? Would you like to know how much we've got? Because this is where shit gets kind of interesting. I'm going to wait until the end of the ads. You got a minute. You got a minute to get through the ads. But the numbers are stupid. It's so stupid. Like, genuinely. It's like, what the fuck? The fact that the younger generation, like Gen Alpha, turn around and look at the millennials and go, oh, you got lots of money, but you don't spend it. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? We've got no money. We're the most fucked over generation. Cutie Katie. Hi, Gwen. How are you? I hope you're okay. I am good. Sorry if I didn't say anything. Let me scroll up. I want to see if I'm missing any conversation. Like, seriously? Also, Xi Jinping directly told the Orange Man the US is failing, that the delusional cunt the next day argued that he was talking about when Biden was president. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't want to get into that. Hi, I'm all good, just tired. Yeah, I feel that. Right. Now ads are over, I got to say this. So, Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Right, so Bag that money. Hi, Bag. Good morning. So, silent generation. You've got the boomer generation, which is technically our grandparents, right? Our it's the millennials and it's the millennials' grandparents, basically. It's the Gen X. Yeah, it's the generation above us. It's is it Gen X? Yeah, Gen X is the one before. Gen X is the one before millennial, if I remember correctly. So Gen X. Is it Gen X or Gen Z? Yeah, Gen Z is the one just below us. Those are the ones which are in their 20s, right? So Gen Z. Boomers are my parents. Yeah, boomers are your parents. So I'm talking about your grandparents, the silent generation, right? Silent generation has, still to this day, 12% of the total wealth in the country. Millennials and Gen Z, which is my generation and the generation after me, 2 generations. Technically, the peak, it's like the 21s, it's the 21s to like the 40-year-olds. I think that's roughly the range. Yeah. The silent generation, which technically at this point are majority in their mid to late 80s through into their 90s. So a good portion of them are gone now. They're mostly dead. They own 12% of the wealth. Millennials and Gen Z, 10%. 10%. 2 generations. Less wealth than the oldest generation. Less wealth than the oldest generation. Something ain't right. Something ain't right there, don't you think? The fact that 2 generations, millennials and Gen Z, have less than the oldest generation is insane. We need a chart for this, Lamel. Not to mention, pretty sure Dementia Baby Company is also trying to make laws against the trans and more. Oh, they're trying to make trans people terrorists, and it's not going to work. Reagan fucked us up. This is what happens when you put celebrities in charge. It's not the first time. Twice. Reagan went in and fucked everyone over, and the fucking twat in charge that got elected twice, I might add, has fucked you so hard. But he's running off of the Reaganomics. But no. The scary part is this. Silent generation, oldest generation, right? They're like 80 plus... they're like 80 plus 90ish. They're like quite old generation, right? They're our parents, grandparents type deal, right? They own 12%. Millennials and Gen Z own 10%. They own less. We are a larger generation. We actually have way more of us than them. So the concentration of wealth in that generation is crazy. If you want to know the more fucking interesting statistic, by the way, I think the baby boomers, the boomer generation has about 55% of the wealth. It's around about 55% of the wealth. And Gen X, if I remember correctly, has roughly about 20%. Yeah. Just so you know, what ends up happening is this. Silent generation owns multiple fucking homes. They bought them when they were cheap. They genuinely bought them when they were fucking cheap. I'm talking like, you go up to them on the street, you say, well, how much was your first house? And they'll say like five donkeys and a chicken, or or like $3,000 or $5,000. And you're talking nice fucking huge house that makes this house behind me look really, really fucking, like, this house looks small. That's how big they are. They are huge. They are, like, really, really nice houses, right? They bought them when they were cheap. They rented them out to younger people. Cool. Awesome. What's happening is silent generation are dying off, and they're leaving it to their children, which are the boomer generation. Right? And the boomers just hold on to them. The boomers just hold on to them. That's it. They just hold on to them. They don't do anything with them. They're just like, oh, I'm gonna hold this because I want the money. I want the money. And then the house falls apart, and then it's not worth shit. They need to sell them. I'm a firm believer, and I'm gonna say this now, and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong. I think when you hit a certain age, and when you're in a retirement age, and this is what I will do if I ever accumulate property, which I fucking doubt I will. I'm 33 and I still live with my fucking parents. Most millennials do, by the way. Most millennials still do, by the way. The current predicted age of people moving out of their parents' house is 35. That's it. 35, 36 is the rough age when people are apparently estimating to be able to move out these days. What happened there? Did my stream die? 33? I am 33, yes. I'm 33, I have no property. Yes. I'll hold on to Katie's tits. But yeah, what I think should happen is this. I think once you hit retirement, I'm not saying you are forced to. You shouldn't be you should never be forced to sell property. You just shouldn't. But here's what I would do. Offer them a heavily reduced tax so that they don't get taxed like fucking crazy for selling them. You turn around and say to them, hey, so because you're now retired, if you sell this house, we're only going to tax you like 10 to 15. We'll only tax you, say, 15% on it. Whilst prior to it, we're going to tax you like 40 to 50% on it. Right? Right? It puts the houses back out into the market. And it's more likely to make them sell it for slightly lower than what they would have, because they'll get more money out of it. Bringing the prices a bit down. Making it affordable for my generation to start fucking buying them. They can then use that money in retirement to have nicer lives. They can go on cruises, even though fucking everyone and their fucking dog outside of retirement age looks at a cruise ship and goes, ew, what the fuck? They can go on cruises, they can go on holidays, they can go on huge lovely trips. They can live out their golden years actually fulfilling their bucket lists and enjoying life. You give them a one-time, you give them a one-time, you may sell everything so you can enjoy life. That's what I would do. Puts the houses back on the market. They'll probably reduce the prices of them as well because, hey, they don't need to get as much of them. The problem is now is any house over, say, 150k, which, let's be fucking honest, a fucking cardboard box on the street in New York City can fucking sell for 150,000 these days. Is that fucking expensive there? Most HOAs are corrupt. I would abolish HOAs. Raven, I'm sorry. The concept of a HOA is nothing more than fucking predatory. It is just a horrible, abysmal copy clone thing. If you're not soccer mom bod with a white picket fence, a freshly painted fucking front of your house, and a perfect 1.5 inch high lawn that's a certain shade of fucking green, and you get fined because, oh, your grass was about 1/4 of an inch too tall. Sorry, fuck you. They're bullies. I would shit on their lawn, Chris. I would genuinely go to their house and shit on their fucking lawn. I would just go to their fucking house and shit on their lawn. I wouldn't give two shits. I would put a small dog park sign in their front yard and just not say shit. They would probably just all go there and shit on their lawn. I would probably also tell the local farmer saying, hey, I heard this house needs manure and I'm gonna surprise them. Do you mind coming by with the slurry thing? It comes by and just goes, fucking slurries the front of their house with cow shit. But no, fuck HOAs. They are a scam, they are a travesty, and they need to be fucking abolished. Also, hi Terrace, how are you? I hope you're okay. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. How are you? I hope you're getting okay with it. If someone tries to make known where I live, I'm getting my claymore out. Katie, I found I could think of a much worse thing to do to HOAs. Piss through their letterbox? That's an option. Piss through their letterbox. Just go up to it and say public toilets. Poo through the thing. Just piss through their letterbox. They're horrible people. Here's the thing. The concept behind a HOA is this. We keep everything neat. We keep everything tidy. House values go up. We also help each other when we need it. Like, I don't know, maybe Martha, the fucking elderly woman on the corner, is having some fucking problems. And we go by once a week and we mow her lawn to make her life a bit easier. You know, shit like that. HOAs these days are, oh, Martha hasn't mowed their lawn in 6 months, so we're gonna fine her. It used to be about communal helping. Now it's fuck you fines and I'm going to be an absolute cunt bucket to every single last fucking one of you. I tell my HOA to pound sand regularly. Doctor, I'm going to tell you this now. Next time they do it, tell them to go fuck themselves. Tell them to go fuck themselves. Tell them I ain't paying shit for you. Just tell them to go fuck themselves. Tell them this is my property and I will not be harassed. A bitch. Easy. Just do that. Even worse, HOA is attacking people not even part of the HOA. They literally... There is a video online of a guy who broke down in his car, had called AA to come and help him fix his fucking car, and a bitch muffin waddles out of a fucking house, bangs on the window and goes, "You can't park there. You can't park there," and proceeds to harass him whilst he is explaining, "My whore in Christ, my car hath stopped. It no longer, the vroom vroom no longer does go. And I have called for the Knights of Yellow and A of A to come hither to help me fixeth my stallion. Begone, wench, from my side." Well, the response was, "You can't park there." I'm like, bitch, my car is broken. It can't move. It has ceased operation. It cannot move. What are you expecting of me? Get the fuck away from my car. I'm like, the fact that there's so many of those is so stupid. It's so stupid. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? HOAs are just a curse. They're a curse. I guarantee. Here's the thing. Chris, every single last one of you in the chat right now. Every single last one of you in the chat right now. I'm going to tell you this now. We are going to have a generation of people that would rather burn down the HOA than be anything part of it. We're going to have a generation that looks at it and goes, I ain't going near that shit, fuck you. This is my private domicile, I shall not be harassed. Yes! And then you have to scream bitch through the door. Good morning, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm getting my brain back into VR chat as just streaming it for fun. And I am enjoying me being back in VR more. I can't wait to start doing some more Avatar work. I'm currently just doing some stuff for someone, and then I'm going to jump straight into it. But I'm enjoying being back in VR. I like it. I miss this. I can't wait to get the frame so I can pass out in VR with ease. It's going to be cool. Pretty sure most, if not all, HOA Karens would scream at the thought of trans moving in next door. Oh, Raven, do you want to know what my plan would be? If I move into an area and there's a HOA, if I ever get to the point where you guys bless me with your subscriptions and your regular donations and I can get to myself to the point of having my own place, I'm not gonna lie, I have thought about the idea of looking into gated communities. They are a lot more expensive, but they are a lot more secure, and I would feel a bit safer in one. I feel like if I were to move to a place and I discover it has a HOA, I will move in and just go for the whole, I am a trans female, goth bitch baddie, and I drive a really, really nice car. I'll ask Chris if we can, like, drive in their fucking, like, GTR. And I will just get out of the car with my mini skirt and my ass on display underneath, wearing nothing but a thong. And I will just be, like, walking around looking like a goth bitch baddie. I will intentionally give that slut a heart attack. I will do everything in my power to make her know. You fuck with me, I'm taking Jesus with me. You fucking want me out? I'm taking Jesus all away with me. He's mine. He's my little bitch boy. He's coming with me. He ain't staying with you, Karen. Currently, are screaming about how bad the current world is. Yes, we're just ranting and raving. In Georgia, my dad bought a house and he and I moved into the house. We've been here for about a month and a half, and last week, Thursday, my dad got an electric car, and I was cool until I heard why he got the electric car. Apparently, he got mail about the work van we drive, and they asked him to cover the words of the company van, take off the ladder, and take off the ladder rack, which is bolted on. I'm still like, what the fuck? Do you want to know what you do in that situation, Cal? You want to know what you do? Do you want to know what I would do in that situation? I put a fucking huge ass goddamn sign of the company next to my house as a fucking back the fuck off Karen move. Easy. Whatever they want, do the extreme opposite. If they're like, oh, can you put a fence up to hide your boat? Paint a mural of your boat on the fence. Easy. Easy. Can we trap all Karens in an IKEA with no Starbucks? Heh. That's what you do. When they ask you to do something, do the extreme opposite. It's a fuck you situation. Your dad has a job. It's how he paid for that place. Them going, you cannot work, is a what the fuck is wrong with you thing. It's like, come on. I feel like it'll be hard to fall asleep in VR. It's not. It's you just need to get the angle right, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's just as simple as move the fucking headphones away from your ears. It's usually that simple. I just told my version. Wait, I just told my version we had to get the yeast infection off of my entryway. Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, Laura, don't get me fucking started about the fucking dumb bitch on the fucking on fucking TikTok who basically stopped wiping her ass, has constant yeast infections, and makes fucking sourdough bread with the yeast infection. I'm sorry, what the fuck is wrong with this world? I don't know what happened during COVID, but something fucked up people. Like, something went wrong. Something went wrong, and shit needs to be fixed. Oh my god, why? That's what I said! That's what I said! We just park the work van at the office and just the electric car at home. I mean, that works as well. She keeps giving herself a disease that way as well. Excuse me, what? I have been really busy with my family. Man is sad about loss of my dog. Oh, I'm sorry, Taylor. I didn't realize that happened. I'm sorry I'm sorry for your loss, hon. I already don't eat enough right now with my new meds. Now I don't want to eat ever again. No, don't worry about it. This bitch does eat. She makes bread from her yeast infection. And the reason why she makes bread from her yeast infection is because she has a constant yeast infection because she stopped wiping her ass. Welcome to my stream. Hi, Zanny. Low shotgun with malice intent. No, it's the fucking scene from Hot Fuzz where he's just in the back going, fucking shame. Just loading the shotgun. And that's how Resident Evil started, probably. I have no idea what the fuck is wrong with people that nowadays it seems like down in the States stupid. They don't know what they're doing with themselves, or clearly don't know how to think straight. No, something happened with COVID. Taylor, I'm gonna say this now. Everything before COVID was fine. Something happened, and then something with COVID fucked with people's brains. That's the only explanation we have. Something happened, and it's done something to people's brains. It's like a huge It's like a huge loss of empathy has happened. Or, I don't know, maybe the fucking dumb cunts in the world got emboldened because of something happened in their brains which said, we have opinions, maybe we should talk louder. And they've just become the loud minority, and the silent majority just sit there going like, we're just exhausted from this, guys. Can we just go home and play fucking Fortnite? By the way, Fortnite fired a lot of staff. I don't trust the game anymore. I don't trust Fortnite. The developers behind Fortnite fired a lot of their development team and have moved towards utilizing AI to create their content now. I don't trust the platform, and in all honesty, I'd look into it yourself so you can determine this yourself. I don't trust it. I don't want to go near that game again. Can confirm, especially with the political stuff. All they see is I can make big money of this. Yep. Wrong with people nowadays, it seems like down in the state. Oh wait, yeah. That's the thing. It's the money thing. It's just money. They just want money. They have no moral compass. Money gets involved, and they just turn around and go, "What do you mean, people? What? Huh?" Uncommon sense. Yeah, it's just uncommon sense. I'm done.
Once again, Valve wins by doing nothing.
Yep. Valve wins by doing nothing, and if Twitch goes down, I want them to buy it. I'm done with dealing with stupid people. I am mentally exhausted. I'm trying to deal with people that are just not smart. Taylor, you should just hang out with people that challenge you in an educational way, or try to help elevate you in an educational way. Ignore dumb fucks who are dumb fucks. They don't deserve your time and or effort. You are a wonderful person. We all know it. Just be yourself. Stop wasting energy on stupid pricks. Never liked Fortnite, never will, and that event makes my reasoning more valid. Yeah, they want money. They want more. They want money, and they want to actually turn it. They want to try and figure out a level of validation when it comes to their AI data shite. I vote a clone of Gabe be president because he at least knows how to run things. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. We should do that. We should put forward a poll that says Gabe for president. We should just do that. Put Gabe in charge. He'll fund it all himself, and do you want to know what will happen? He won't bother with a campaign. He just turn up. He just turn up and call everyone fucking idiots. He just be on stage. It's like, you're a fucking idiot. I know how to run a company. Everything I've ever done, business-wise, has been nothing more than a massive success. You're an idiot. Just call them idiots. That doesn't work. That is proven to not work. Shut the fuck up. I played it a few weeks ago last year and got bored. I played it with friends like a year or two ago, and I just got bored as shit. This is that is really nice of you to say that you were a very nice person as well. Not very many people that I know are nice to me. I lost my dog. I thought that was my only friend outside of my family. I never had anybody else. It makes me sad that I don't know my dog anymore. Taylor, you know your dog. You gave your dog their forever home. You gave them their forever home. You gave them a house where they felt loved and secured. You gave them somewhere they could lay their head and not feel scared. You gave them somewhere where they felt loved and admired. And you gave them all the love and affection you could in the world when you could. Don't feel lost because of that. Be happy you gave them their forever home. You'll be fine, I promise. Hello, cooties and sexies. Hi, Freddy. How are you? Are you crying, Raven? Don't cry. Oh no, you're eating. I thought that was a crying emote then. I'm crying. Taylor, your feelings are valid and they are human. You are doing great, okay? You are fine. And I'm proud of you. I think we all are. I mean, the streamer is named Cry. Oh. Is that Trying Cries? Wait. Is that Trying Cries? I know Trying Cry. Oh, Cryzer. Fuck's sake. The only person I know with Cry in their name is Try and Cry. Cryzera. I don't know them. Only other streamer I know with Cry in their name is Try and Cry, and I just send them random ass TikToks, and they send me random ass TikToks. That's my relationship with the VTuber known as Try and Cry. They are funny. Can't wait to get new VR. It's gonna be cool. Why you do that, Gwen? Hi, Gwen. How are you? I hope you're okay. I hope you are okay. Are you fine? Hello. It's me. I'm good. You better be good. Oi. Hi, Katie. Hi, Swag. How are you? How are you? I hope everyone's okay. I hope everyone's okay. I booped you in VR with Lego stud low. Ew. Why did you do that? The only one I know is this one.
I'm gonna solve this problem ahead of me with love and kindness, and if that doesn't work then this gun I found sure will, and violence is never the answer, violence is the question and the answer is yes.
Yes. You get it. I got you 100%. I still can't hear you. You talk like me. Huh? I talk really loudly. What do you mean? I mean, yeah, sometimes I go mumble, but I shouldn't. I should be fine unless my mic's on the wrong mic, which I don't think it is because the other mic is muted. So it's not that mic. I'm on the right mic. Ow! Don't be mean. Yeah, sometimes I go mumble, and I apologize. Why? Why? Now I need the bathroom. Fuck you guys. No mean to me. No mean to me. Right, I'm gonna do a thing I haven't done in a hot minute. I'm gonna throw you guys at Buff. I haven't rated Buff in a while. I haven't rated them in a minute. But please make sure you go and show them go show them a lot of love. They might Oshi. Go show my Oshi some love, okay? I hope you all had a wonderful time with me today. Sorry if it feels like the stream's getting cut off. I'm aiming to do 2.5 hours, and if I hit the 2.5 hours and my brain's like, oh, blah, 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 and I can't, and I start to do this dumb mental listing, just wandering off into the distance thing, my brain's just like, I'm done. I can only do so much of it. But can I say this now? Please go and show Buff all the love you can. That I think they've just got back from somewhere, and they're just trying to get back into things. Please go and show them all the love you can. If you haven't yet, please join the Discord. I'm going to work on updating and replacing my overlays with something which isn't Stream Elements. I'm going to look into it. I hope you will have a wonderful time, though, with Buff. Yes. I hope you have a wonderful time as well. I will be back here on Thursday. I promise this time we're going to be back on Thursday. My energy is fine. Thursday last week, I just had to go to I had a doctor's appointment. And Saturday I had a cold. I'll be fine though. Please go show Buff all love you can. Please stay safe, stay awesome. Remember to tell someone you love them. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye!